In Boston lived a young musician named Sam. His dream was to compose an extraordinary melody that would touch people's hearts. But Sam lacked patience. Whenever he wrote a small, unfinished piece of a new tune, he would immediately rush to local cafes to play it for his friends. Filled with excitement, he would boast, "Listen to this. It's going to be a massive hit." However, an unfinished piece of music is rarely beautiful. His friends would often criticize his raw tunes, saying there was nothing special about them or that he needed to make something more trendy. Constantly hearing these half-baked opinions and criticisms filled Sam's mind with noise. He began to doubt his own talent. His confidence plummeted so much that he abandoned his guitar in a corner and completely gave up on making music. One evening, feeling utterly defeated, Sam sat by the beach. There, he met Mr. John, an experienced marine biologist collecting oysters. Sam poured his heart out, explaining how people didn't understand his music and how it had left him broken. Mr. John listened quietly. He took a rough, ordinary-looking oyster from his bucket and carefully pried the shell open. Inside rested a brilliantly glowing, precious white pearl. "Sam, do you know how this beautiful pearl is made?" Mr. John asked. "It starts as a sharp, irritating grain of sand. To become this beautiful, the oyster shuts itself completely off from the crashing waves and the noise of the ocean. This pearl is formed in deep darkness, privacy, and complete isolation. If someone pried the oyster open every day just to check its progress, the oyster would dry out and the pearl would never form." He placed a hand on Sam's shoulder. "Your dreams are exactly like this, Sam. When you have a new idea, it is raw and fragile. If you expose it to the world prematurely, people's doubts and the noise of the outside world will never let it grow. To turn a great dream into reality, you must shut your shell. Nurture your work with isolation, silence, and hard work. Until your pearl is completely ready, do not show it to the world." Sam was completely transformed. He stopped playing his unfinished tunes and locked himself inside his studio. For almost a year, he worked in total silence, cutting himself off from the chatter of the outside world. Then one day, in a grand concert hall in New York, Sam presented his completed masterpiece. Because he had nurtured his work in the sanctity of isolation, his melody carried a magic that left the entire hall mesmerized. He received a massive standing ovation. On that day, Sam didn't have to shout about how great his dream was. His pearl was radiating its own brilliance. This story teaches us that our most precious dreams are fragile. When we reveal them too soon, people's doubts weaken them. Keep your dreams safely protected in silence until they become a reality. Work so hard in silence that your success makes all the noise.